Salutations! Searching for a Noah here. After this review, I can show you my top 10 of these PS3, PS4 Kemco RPGs that I've played. Because this is the 10th episode. Hit point back again for this one. Bonds of the Skies. Not a sequel at all to Chronos Arc, but enough similarities to that game in look, feel, and playstyle. 4 elemental gods called Grimoa made children. The wind Grimoa gets lightning, earth gets iron, water gets wood, fire, for whatever reason, doesn't get a child, so war ensues. At least that's what the legend says. Even though that's the god that's the one that came up with the idea for children. All 4 gods, exhausted due to the battle, slumber under the places we will visit on our quest to pick them up. 3 characters, once again, like in Hitpoint's previous title. You start with a main that runs very, very quickly through towns and open world. An attack happens to your town later. You soon make a pact with some disembodied voice later revealed to be a tiny dragon that says, "Who's the air Grimoa?" called Nogard. Exactly how that's spelled. It's implied at first, but now you know that hearing other people's prayers and those being your recipes to make things and quests to turn into, like you pray to a statue and it just, here's what you can make, here's what you need to make the stuff, here's this quest to turn in. Most of them are really easy to do. Anyway, you got what it takes to help Nogard discover who's responsible for the fire. You've been blessed with the air element already. There's this spot earlier where you find a little girl who lost her hat before you even meet the dragon. It's like sitting on top of some boxes above. Just like, I can't reach him. And your main guy's like, well, maybe a good wind shall blow it back to you. And that's exactly what happens. Battles are these 3D-looking enemy sprites with boxes of your 3 characters with the stats on them, so very Dragon Quest or Mother. No enemies moving about in dungeon areas anymore, which I don't mind having. You either make it so if they still exist, I get to perform a sneak attack on them if I get behind them, or just don't have them at all. As you play, you'll undoubtedly get more of these Grimoas on your side to partner with as they make the bulk of your spells and techniques, kind of akin to Golden Sun. This game feels like it is always on fast forward with the running, the fighting, the looting. Hell, the whole thrown in jail misunderstanding gag makes a return and goes from, "Follow me." You do so and then wake up in a cell. As fast as the game is, I said, you're not exactly on cruise control for getting the platinum. The true final boss, even at my max level of 99, I was still getting as good as I was given on that exchange as far as damage goes. Most of the quests were simplified to a 90% degree. A lot of it is kill 5 of this particular enemy. One big annoyance is being turned into these tiny creatures that only an item can fix. And at the end of the game, the only thing I'm missing were all these super rare materials to find. You gotta do that for one of the trophies. Oh man, I hate RNG trophies. There's thankfully an exploit of saving your game using the bare minimum to make one of the rare materials. You gotta combine like 3 to 1 very late game. So yeah, once you do one, load your save and repeat till that trophy pops for getting credit for all materials gained in game. Because I guess it just saves on your PlayStation. So, whew. The trophy might have read closer to rare instead of common, if this wasn't the case. So yeah, another potential near A marred down to a B due to these flaws, but still a solid RPG outside of those things. They don't take much from the game itself. If you enjoy the RPG for what it is, it's decent enough for that, and one of the best looking. A bit weaker than some of the other boos I've had on here, taking the flaws that this game does have. Thus, this makes my top 10. Behold! Will the next game make its way onto this list and maybe knock out As Divine Hearts 1 sitting down there all the way in the bottom? Find out in my review of Sephirothic Stories. Until next time, take care and thanks for watching.